Hello viewers, welcome to Effykon Article Podcast. Today we are going to discuss another interesting article. The title of this article says Deceptive Honesty. Deceptive Honesty. Now, in this, some people don't understand the difference between um, deception and lies, and it is important for us to understand first that there's a difference between lies and deception. And someone can be deceptive even while telling the truth. So the article says um, deceptive honesty. Now, what if someone is honest by telling the truth but with negative intent? Someone tells the truth with negative intent. The opening paragraph of the article says that we have people around us who seem or claim to be honest. This group of people are in our families, they are in our homes, they are in our offices, they are in our churches, communities, and they are in our nation. In associating with these people, it is important to know if they are deceived by what seems to be the truth. So there are people who will tell you the truth, but they are deceiving you. And this podcast is going to clear. You need to listen to this article, this podcast carefully. You need to get a copy of this article and read from efficonmedia.com. You need to read it and understand that someone can tell you the truth, but with negative intent, deceptive mind. We believe or think that honesty is truth, justice, or simply not lying. So some people will say, okay, that guy is very honest. That woman is very honest. But I like his honesty. You understand? And that's like saying the person is truthful. The person is of justice, is honest. So for this reason, many people choose not to lie. People choose not to cheat or steal, although that is an appropriate definition to understand honesty. So if you are not cheating, you are being honest. If you are not lying, you are being honest. If you are not stealing, you are being honest. But there's something that is called deceptive honesty. That even when you are not lying, even when you are not stealing, even when you are not cheating, you can be you can be very honest, but in a very deceptive way. So now honesty is defined as fair and truthful, being free from deceit, being genuine, being real. That's honesty. When you are real, you are not deceitful. You are being honest. And here we say that this includes manipulative or misleading statement. Even when you are real, even when you are truthful, the character of being deceptive, honest is manipulation, misleading. Honesty is not just the truth, but truthfulness. So saying that for you to tell someone the truth is different from you being truthful. What you say, for example, where are you? I'm on my way. Maybe you are on your way, so you are saying the truth. Or where are you? I'm on my way. So place. You are being truthful, and you know that that's where you are. So which includes the intents of the truth. So there's truth and there are intents of the truth. There are always something behind the things that you say. It's more than truth. It deals with motive and intent. So for you to be truthful, for you to say the truth, it's not just about saying it. It has something to do with your intent. This thing that you are telling me that is truth, what is your intent? So we are going to discuss that. So people value people who say the truth, of course. So we cannot separate the truth from honesty because it's very difficult to differentiate truth from honesty. Truth is the expression and the substance of being honest. So we are not going to downplay on people being truthful. We are not going to downplay on people being honest. So we are going to look at examples of deceptive honesty. Examples of deceptive honesty are: number one, fabricating stories. You may turn a story to manipulate a partner's perception, fake stories to gain their sympathy. You can turn a story, to manipulate your partner, to make him think or make her think, see you in a very good way. You understand? You manipulate a story, you create a fake story to just to prove a point. That is one of the examples of deceptive honesty. Number two, withholding emotions. This is a situation where you suppress your true feelings and pretend like everything is going well with you rather than opening up, addressing issues and resolving them or seeking help. This is very common. You withhold emotions. Someone can ask you, maybe your partner asks you, how you doing? You say, I'm okay. What's going on? I'm fine. Now, you know that you are not fine, but your partner is going to accept that you are fine, you are okay. So you are just doing it to cover up the issue. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to seek help. So you withhold your emotions. Are you lying? No, you are okay. Of course, I'm fine becomes general stuff. You are fine. So the article says that when you withhold your emotions and you suppress your true feelings, you are being deceptive. You are honest, but you are deceptive. You are the person going to think that you are okay. So you are not covering your feelings up. You don't want to address the issue. You don't want to talk about it. Just close the matter. That shows that you are being deceptive. The third one is hiding feelings in friendship. The third example of deceptive honesty is hiding feelings in friendship. The article says that we pretend to be just friends and claim no strings attached. But deep down, we know that our emotions for the person are not platonic. So this, you have a friend that you know that you like the person. Maybe this happens mostly in opposite sex. You know that you like the person, you intend to, have an affair with the person, but you pretend that there are no string attached kind of stuff, and you pretend that you don't have any emotional feelings to the person. So you now hide your feelings in friendship. You can just tell your husband that that person is just a friend. You can tell your wife that the person is just a friend while you are hiding your feelings in the person. You suppress your feelings. You are telling your partner the truth. I assume that you are telling the truth because the person is a friend. You don't have any, affair, but in your mind, you know that you have emotional feelings for the person. So hiding feelings in friendship is one of the example of deceptive honesty. So number four is bank statement. Bank statement. Number four, bank statement. You may have up to three accounts, and someone may request money from you, and then you present that which has a low balance or zero balance to prove honesty in not having money. So someone can ask you. This happens often. There are so many people that currently are some of my contact list. They will sometimes they will just screenshot their balance, post and online. When they want to ask someone for money, but I know some of these persons around me that they have money. So you might actually say that you may have up to two to three accounts, and when someone asks you for money, you now screenshot the one that nothing is there, or you have low balance, just to prove a point that you don't have any money. To try to do, you are honest. You have sent your account details. Your account balance to the person. They actually say that you are being very deceptive, even when you are trying to be honest. So the fifth one is hiding habits. The fifth example of deceptive honesty is hiding your habit, hiding habits. Telling your partner that you don't smoke or drink, you don't watch pornography, or you don't masturbate, you don't use sex toys, and you don't club, but you do it unknown to them. And you are being deceptive. You are being deceptive. Tell your partner that you don't smoke, you don't drink, but you do these things at your private time. You don't watch pornography, you don't masturbate, but you do these things. You don't use sex toys, but you do. You are being honest because the person is not seen, but behind them, you are doing it. So you hide your habits. That's one of the example of deceptive honesty. The number six says desirable fashion. Desirable fashion number six. In our quest to be accepted by someone, we may present a more desirable fashion of ourselves to win them over. This often happens in sales of goods and services. So, you have a product that you want to sell. You know the negative um, aspect of this product. You know the negative aspect of these services, but you will not present that to the person that want to buy your product. You will only tell the person the good aspects of it. You will not talk about the maintenance. You will not talk about whatever you want to present the positive side of the product just to win the person over to buy the product. You are being deceptive. You are now presenting the desirable version of what the person needs. You might be in a relationship. You just want to polish yourself so that the person that wants or is interested in you will accept you without you telling the person about your flaws. That will say that you are being deceptive. So even when you are telling the person about the good side of the product, of course you are right, but you hide some information, other versions of the product by not telling the person that these products will get spoiled this also time. Without you just cover that up, you are being very deceptive. The number seven is omitting information. We may have gone out to be with our secret lover, but we tell our spouse that we went to hang out with our friends, colleagues, or family members, omitting who was there, aside from who we claim to have gone out to meet. Now, you just tell your husband, tell your wife that you are going out to be with your family, your friends, you have a meeting with your co-workers, or you want to see your extended family, and without telling them that you are going to see your secret lover. The article says that you omit that there was another person. So you might be truthful, might be honest by going to meet your colleague, your boss or whosoever. But where you went, or before you go to where you went, there's someone else you met. Or after coming back from where you went, you met someone else, you met your secret lover. So you omit the total information. You went to hang out with your friend, that's true. You went to meet with your colleague, that's okay. But there was a lady, there was a guy that you went to meet or you branched to meet before going to where you went to. So the article says that when you have this behavior, when someone behaves this way, meeting information, the person is deceptive. Do not telling our partner that we have been married or engaged before. There are some people that hide this information. So you meet a lady that you want to marry, you meet a guy that you want to marry, you ask the person to tell you about him or herself. Some of them never told you that, or the person refused to tell you that he or she had been engaged before, he or she had been married before. Some people think that they will say that it does not matter, it does. There are some certain information that you should not omit when it has to do with telling the truth, being honest. You should tell the person everything. And you have been engaged before, maybe it failed. You have been married before, it failed. That these are the information you should say so that you'll be purely honest. When you say all these things openly, you are honest. Number eight, deleting messages and locking our devices against our partner. Number eight, examples of deceptive honesty. Deleting messages and locking our devices against our partner. We may have one or two people in our inbox to whom we send and receive messages, but delete those messages so that our partner will not find out. So when you lock your phone, lock your computer, so that your partner will not have access. You delete your calls, you delete your messages. The article says that you are being very deceptive. You are not honest. And your partner will check your phone and there's no chat. So you claim to be honest. But you know that you always delete the messages from that person. So the article says that you are being very deceptive. You lock your phone, claim privacy or claim security reasons, but you lock it so that your partner will not have access to it. You know what you are doing. So the article says that you are being deceptive. Locking our devices or constantly changing our passwords to prevent our partners from accessing our devices is also misleading. So you constantly change your password, you need to lock your devices. You are also misleading your partner. This is when manipulation comes in. You are being so manipulative, you are deceptive, you are not purely honest. And here there is a difference between deception and lying. There's a very big difference between deception and lying. And this we are going to touch a bit. Now, deception and lying are very similar. That's why I feel like that some people are not, they say the truth, but they are deceptive. So there's a difference between deception and lying. So you need to pay attention. Deception and lying are very similar, but they are not exactly the same thing. Lying involves making false statements. That's lying. False statements is different from telling the truth. False statements. Lying refers specifically to false or dishonest words that are written or spoken with the intent to deceive. That's lying. Now, deception involves misleading someone. Please pay attention. Deception involves misleading someone, while lying refers specifically to false or dishonest words that are written or spoken with intent to deceive. That one is pure lies. While deception involves misleading someone, so you can use your uh, the right word, you can tell the true story, but you want to use it and deceive someone and mislead someone. That is deception. Now, deception involves words, action, omissions, or schemes designed to give a false impression. So when deception is like you are giving false expression, you're trying to present a good part of you to someone so that the person will accept you. You are telling the person stories of another. You can use another person's story just to deceive the person. You can use someone's story to blackmail the person, to mislead the person, to manipulate the person. So that is deception. It's different from lying. So you can use these things are true. You are right. They are correct. But with misleading information. Now deception encourages many behaviors, including cheating. So when you deceive someone, you can encourage cheating. You encourage yourself to be a cheat and withholding information. You are not telling the person complete information. Like I went to see my family. But that's only the problem that when I went to see my family, I browsed my ex house. When I went to see my family, I ran into my ex or ran into my secret lover. You withhold this information, only telling the person that this is where I went to. You went to work, but on your way coming back, you went to somewhere. You went to church, but before going, you went to somewhere. So when you withhold information, that is example of deceptive honesty. And when you also generate fake stories, they are fake stories. It is fake stories that causes a lot of wars, a lot of problems. So you can tell someone something about another person that thing is not true. It's not true. You are being you are being manipulative. You fake a story, generate a story so that you can deceive someone, you can mislead someone. So this is different. Deception is different from lying. Do a quick recap of example of deceptive honesty. Number one, we said that it's fabricating stories. Number two, we said that it's withholding emotions. Number three, we said that it's hiding feelings in friendship. Number four, we said bank statement. When you hide your bank statement from someone, or you screenshot the one that there's no money and send to someone, that is that is deceptive honesty. Number five, we said hiding habits. When you hide your habit from someone and you present only the good part of you, it has also deceptive honesty. Number six, we say that desirable fashion. When you present this desirable fashion of yourself or the product or services that you render to people without telling them the bad aspect of it, you are also that's example of deceptive honesty. Number seven, we say that omitting information. When you omit information, like going to see your family members or going to office meeting without telling the person that you went to see your ex or on your way you met with your secret lover, you are also those are examples of deceptive honesty. Number 8 says deleting messages and locking our devices against our partner. So when you constantly lock your phone from your partner, you chat with someone, you delete the messages, and you call someone, you delete the call log, that you are manipulative, you are deceptive. And we now talk about the difference between deception and lying, and we said that deception and lying are very similar, but they are not exactly the same thing. And lying involves making false statements. Lying refers specifically to false or dishonest words that are written or spoken with the intent to deceive, while deception involves misleading someone, and deception involves what? Action, omission, or scheme designed to give a false impression. And also say finally that deception encourages many behaviors, including cheating, withholding information, and generating fake stories. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly subscribe. Thank you. Bye.